Today I'm going to be reviewing the New King James Version Personal Size Reference Bible, and this particular Bible is from the Verse Art Cover Collection, and the cover on this one is the dark brown rough cut genuine leather. So some of the features of this Bible include, of course, like I just said, the thick rough cut genuine leather cover. It is a portable personal size format, perfect for everyday carry. It's going to be a paragraph style text. The words of Christ are in red. We're also going to have extensive cross-reference system and translator notes. It includes a dictionary and concordance, full color maps, Smithsonian binding, and then this is going to be in 10-point font of the New King James Version comfort print. All right, so I already pulled it out of the box, so I'm hopefully not going to shake the table too much when I'm pulling it over here. I love this cover. The first thing I noticed about it and loved about it was the verse, because 2 Timothy 1:7 is one of my favorite verses, so I like that. It is, you can see, deeply stamped into the cover. Cover feels very smooth, easy to handle, and we have Holy Bible, New King James Version, little symbol for Thomas Nelson, and some hubs that are stamped into the spine here. We're also going to get 2 ribbon markers. We have a brown and a red. There is no page gilding on this one, because this one, the purpose of this seems to be more of an everyday carry, so you can just put it in your bag and not worry about messing it up. It'll stay together for you with this nice cover for years to come, and you don't have to worry about messing it up when you're carrying it. So the rough cut, what they mean by that is, you can see here, it's not, there's no liner like sewn or glued or anything on top of it. Now there is a paste down liner over here, but you're gonna get these rough cut edges here. And this is a nice synthetic paste down liner. Then we have a presentation page. Table of contents. Preface to the New King James Version. And then we get right into the Old Testament. So this is a paragraph layout, double column, 10-point font. We have references at the bottom of the pages. The chapter numbers, headings, verse numbers, they're all going to be in black. Chapter numbers are bolded, and it's a very readable font. I always like the New King James Version comfort print. That's one of my favorites. It's nice and bold, easy to read. Paper in this one is decent. It's not as good as some of like obviously like the Premier collections and some of the more expensive New King James Version Bibles out there from Thomas Nelson, but it's not bad. It's definitely line matched, so that helps a lot, and I don't have an issue reading it. The only thing I would have liked to see differently is some accent colors, like the headings and chapter numbers maybe be in red or some kind of different accent color, like they are in some of those Premier Collection Bibles. That would have been a nice touch. Other than that, I have no issue, and that's a very minor issue. Easy, like I said, easy to read. It's very portable. Just a great all-around Bible if you want one, like I said, to just throw in your bag and not worry about damaging it and having it on the go. It's a good size. It's a personal size Bible. It has those references if you enjoy using those. So just an all-around really nice Bible. And I got this, I did purchase this one on my own. It was about like $50, I want to say it was. So it's not super expensive. Obviously, you are paying a little bit for that leather cover, but compared to some other higher end Bibles, it's not much. It's not as much, I should say. All right, let's go ahead and skip to the back of the Bible here. When we get into the New Testament, you can see it is red letter. And Thomas Nelson does a good job with keeping their red letter consistent. So this one is nice, fairly dark, doesn't bother my eyes. So while I do prefer black letter, I don't mind it if it is consistent throughout and dark enough that I can read it for long periods of time. And this one is. So that's a plus. All right, we're almost at the end here of Revelation. There's not a lot of extras in this Bible. as the point of it is to be a personal size Bible. So if you put too much in there, it's not going to be so personal size anymore. So it is going to have a dictionary concordance, and it has a little chart here, abbreviations for the books of the Bible. And then that's our concordance. It's always nice and helpful to have in a Bible. And then at the end of the concordance, we're almost at the end here, we just have a note regarding the type, and then we're going to have our maps. And then we're at the end of the Bible. So what I love about this one is, of course, the verse on the cover, like I said, is one of my favorites. I love the feel of the cover and the fact that it's durable while still allowing you to carry it and not worry about it. Some of the more expensive Bibles, now I have a Bible cover, so I don't really worry too much when I carry a more expensive Bible because I have it covered. But this one is one that it's nice and it's durable and it looks really decent and higher end, but you don't have to worry about destroying it when you carry it. So I like that about it. I like that it's personal size. I always like the New King James Version comfort print, and I like that it's 10-point font, so it's still easy to read despite being a smaller personal size Bible. The only thing I would change, like I said, is to put an accent color in there, just to break it up a little bit. I just like color. I mean, it's just a personal preference. So that would be nice, and maybe a slight improvement on the paper, but like I said, because it's line matched, I don't really think that's an issue. Not necessarily something I would change. But that accent color is what my suggestion for change would be for this Bible. So again, this is part of the Verse Art cover collection. I did review a purple one before, which I can post the link to that in the description if you want to go back and take a look at that one. That one was imitation leather in a purple. Very nice, because of course we know I love purple Bibles. And there's others available as well in different layouts. There's a thin line. I think there's one with larger print too. I forget, but there's a whole bunch of these available. So if you look up the Verse Art cover collection, you'll be able to see all those that are available and check them out because they're really nice. And I love how Thomas Nelson's doing something kind of different here. And these have been out for a little while, but there's a couple different ones to explore. So I've been kind of checking that out, and I hope you will do as well.